Autorola.pl.
This video will provide you with background information on Autorola's company history, looking at its development from a local idea to becoming an international service provider. Autorola was founded by brothers Peter and Martin Grofterhager and their father Niels. Inspired by their father's successful background within the car industry, they spotted an opportunity in the market to explore online remarketing. Let's speak with Peter and Martin to gain an insight into Autorola's background and how the company was established.
I believe that I think the first motivation from my side was that I learned about the internet. I learned about, of course, software, and I could see a very big future in that space. And that's actually the same drive I have today, because I do believe that the internet just started. And I think one day all cars will be sold online. The reason for that is that I believe in the online process there is so much more value delivered to the seller and to the buyer compared to a physical process. So I think one day that all physical auction will be dead, and all cars will be sold online. That's how I see the future. So you can say that the internet world, the online world, it just started.
We say the first idea we got was the auction, but when we did the first auction, it was actually so the dealers couldn't see each other's bids, and there we had two dealers literally bidding twice the amount of each other on one car. So one was bidding 50,000 Danish kroner, another was bidding 100,000 Danish kroner. And that's how we realized how bad the dealers actually were at figuring out what the real price would be. And that was the insight that made us start doing valuations for the dealers, and why we've continued doing it today.
Now let's look at the timeline of our company's development and growth. In 1996, Autocom was founded. Autocom was the name given to the Danish division of the organisation. In 1997, Autocom was ready with its first product, an electronic auction, which allowed Danish dealers to bid against each other. The auction focused on selling dealers' trade-ins and part exchanges, their non-franchise stock which didn't fit in with their retail stock profile. Technically, it ran with a modem dial-up connection. Modems were physically delivered and fitted by Autocom. This connection blocks the telephone line whilst in use, so obviously this was an issue for a busy dealership. Autocom then decided to focus on developing a valuation tool, Bilpriser Pro, then known as Autocom Pricing Tool. This utilised Niels' expertise in understanding the Danish car market and forecasting vehicle values. In 1998, Autocom had its first customer for the valuation tool. The brothers, with their father, visited most dealers within Denmark to offer the product for a free trial over several months, after which they offered reduced annual subscriptions to build up the business and generate revenue. In 1999, a consumer version of Autocom's pricing tool was created, similar to the Bilpriser website as it is today. It allowed private individuals to see what their car was worth or the valuation of a car they were considering buying. The consumer version of the product did not charge a subscription fee, but instead generated revenue via banner advertisements. This helped build the reputation of the company. Journalists and even politicians would contact Autocom to gain an understanding of the current climate within the car industry. This reinforced Niels Grofterhager's status within the market as somewhat of an icon amongst his peers within the Danish automotive industry. In 2000, the first non-family member was employed by Autocom, Claus Christiansen, the managing director of ASIS and COO of the executive board. In 2001, the auction product was relaunched, this time online via the internet. No modems were now needed. Within the first 3 months, the auction was selling approximately 20 cars per month. By the 6th month, they were selling 200 vehicles per month. Since 2005, the company has implemented an ambitious global expansion strategy which has seen subsidiaries established in the following countries: Due to the name Autocom being already established in some of the non-Danish markets, the name Autorola was given to all subsidiaries outside of Denmark. From the humble beginnings of this family business, Autorola has grown into an international organisation with a strong network of highly experienced employees and an extensive network of clients and customers across the globe. And hopefully that should give you a brief introduction to Autorola's company history.